Hello, I'm your daughter. I'm Emmy.
Yes, I know.
It's very nice to meet you.
You too. I hope you are alright with this.
With this?
Meeting me, I hope it isn't strange or upsetting.
No, not at all.
Good. I was worried you'd be.
Why?
Well, I've never been part of your line.
This counts as being part of my life?
No, but a little step towards seems potentially. I don't know, harmful. I don't want you to any harm.
No, I don't think us doing this meeting, I don't think it does any harm.
Okay. Well, good. I hope.
And just so you know, I feel no animosity towards you.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
This is exciting. Meeting you is.
Yes.
I don't remember you at all.
I didn't think that you would. You were very little, very...
And for the longest time I thought you were dead.
Well, you're not the first person to tell me that.
Everyone thought you died. Everyone in town, everyone who...
I didn't.
Except, obviously, Torvald, Anne-Marie, and my brothers. But I did for a long time.
So, when did you...
When I was 7 or 8.
I see.
My brothers told me. They remembered things I didn't or couldn't. And they told me about how you left. I didn't believe them at first. It sounded like the kind of thing you say to a kid to avoid telling them the harder truth. But Ivor said if I didn't believe them, that I could go down to the clerk's office where they keep all the records. Birth records, death records. And he told me that if I looked for your death certificate, there wouldn't be one. And I went to school with a boy whose father worked in the clerk's office. And this boy liked me, so I acted like I liked him back and got him to let me into the office one night. And I looked through the records, and there was no death certificate. And then I knew that you weren't dead. You just left. Bob and Ivor told me that maybe someday you'd come back, and that I should be ready for it. That you would come back, and that you would take us with you, and that you would be a lot more fun to live with than Torvald, who... He's not bad, but fun isn't the word I'd use to describe.
Yes.
I mean, I think it's kind of adorable, his sort of... I don't know what to call it. No. That's not quite... Bob remembered you best.
Oh, well...
Bob missed you the most. Bob could draw. I asked Bob if he would draw a picture of you. He wouldn't. Ivor said that it was probably because if he did, he would start crying. And Bob never liked to be seen crying because he thought crying made his face look fat.
Emmy, I'm telling you that I once wanted what you wanted, only to find out that when I got what I wanted, that was definitely not what I wanted.
But you don't know that it will be the same with me. I'm not you.
I have a feeling you are a lot like me.
No.
The kind of things you're saying are the kind of things I said.
You don't even know me. You came back here for the first time in 15 years and you didn't want to see me. The only reason you're even talking to me right now is because you want something from me.
No.
That's not why you wanted to see me?
Yes, I did come here to ask you for some help.
See?
But you think I didn't want to see you?
You don't ask me any questions.
Because I don't know where to begin.
How do you think it makes me feel to know that the only reason my mother wants to see me is to get me to fix a problem for her? You've never given me anything. This is the only thing I'm asking you for.
You'd be putting yourself at terrible risk.
And what about you? You talked to me about the trouble I could get into by forging a death certificate. I imagine the trouble you're facing is worse. Aren't you scared?
What scares me more is the thought of you doing everything that I did what I wish I didn't do. That's worse because it means that everything I've done since walking out the door means nothing.
Everything you've done, which is what?
The books. The books I've written. Everything that I...
These books that tell women to leave their marriages.
If they are feeling stuck,
And they do?
if someone moved you,
And how is that good? How many women have left their husbands because of you? How many women have left their children? How many women have left their husbands and children and gotten themselves into the same kind of trouble you're in right now? It's like you've saved everyone from a drowning boat, but you left them with no way of getting back onto shore. I actually think it's good to be stuck in a marriage. It's the fact that we're bound together, that it's difficult to leave, that makes people actually want to stick around and try. I think, because if things keep going on the way you say they should, then what will that look like? This future where everyone is leaving each other. That in a lifetime, one person will have tried to be with, 4, 5, 6 people, but always just skating through their lives, never able to settle or slow or experience anything that takes any real difficult time. Never able to find a home, and never able to find a place to rest, a person to rest with. Never able to find a person who knows you. And that sounds so... And what do I know, but that sounds so sad and so lonely and so deeply unsatisfying. This future where we're all just nomads. Is that really what you want? You let me do this for you. And Nora Helmer will officially be dead. You leave here. You go someplace quiet. You stay quiet for a couple of years. This trouble with the judge, it will eventually pass. And then you'll be free. Free of Nora Helmer. That's what you've always wanted from the very beginning, isn't it? The moment you walked through that door, you wanted to find out who you really were. You found that person. You don't need Nora Helmer anymore. She's dead. And then now you can really get to be this new person you created for yourself. And me and Torvald and my brothers can go on living lives without you.